All right, welcome back. You all have climbed a mountain, or at least you've looked at mountains. We know that this is where we're sitting currently, and it is much closer for us to walk down to the road than it is if we walked all the way to the base of the mountain and then up the mountain. The very top of the mountain is the furthest point. Therefore, it is going to appear to be lighter. That's how we give it a perspective. It's called atmospheric perspective. So we need to make this atmospheric perspective happen. I've also drawn a line across the middle of the page. Here's the top, here's the bottom, here's the middle. This is going to be our horizon line. So if I take some red and some yellow, that gives us orange. Now I don't want an orange, I want more of a brown, so I'm going to tone this down with some blue. Now we have a tone. Remember at the beginning of the year when we did tints, which were lighter, and tones, which are darker. So my darkest areas will be here, and then it's going to get lighter as we go up. So you can either wash your brush out, pull some white off to the side, and just take a little bit of color and put it in that white. All right, now the shape I'm gonna make is just to experiment with my ridge shape. If I notice, I'm gonna make a few comparisons. These two peaks are in line. But the rest are lower. So I'm looking at this negative space. So I've got kind of a triangle here. So this is halfway between. This is my horizon line. And then a little bit off of that, it goes up and then down. And then kind of consistently up. And a little bit down. And I can just keep my angle with my paintbrush the same here as it is here. And you can do this outside also. You can line your paintbrush up with what you see and copy that angle onto your picture. Now we know this one at the top is about in line. Now it seems like this maybe needs to be pushed over a little bit. So I'm just going to make adjustments. All right, now this is our lightest area, and it is going to get darker as we go down. We're just going to try and blend these so that we see a nice transition from dark to light. All right, so that's how we're going to start our painting.